Wednesday night baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. Wrap up this quick two-game interleague series between the Miami Marlins and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, a lot of guys' lucky number is 7, but as a pitcher, you give up 7 earned runs and you take a loss. That's not a very good number. He's going to hope to be much better in this one here.
Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Gene Segura.
Here comes the first pitch. And underway here this evening as the first pitch is lifted in the air to center field. Bradley patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Manny, how about Steven Piscotty? He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
Ready now for the Marlins, Alex Jaquez. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Lifted into center field. Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 9. Louis.
Up next from Miami, Lewis Brinson, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first. And a sinker. Cold strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Adam Conley, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
In now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. And here's the 3-2 from him. Fouled off. Count still full, 3-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the 1st in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the shortstop, Xander.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Nunez aboard here at first with nobody out. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. The 0-1 on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. This is skied out toward right. Segura waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth,
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Hanley Ramirez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's a ball.
And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-0. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And it's fouled away.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Brinson. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Red Sox. Still no score. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
Right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Hanley Ramirez. You think he can handle first? I do. He came up as a shortstop. He's also dabbled at third base. Big time power, but soft hands over at the one bag.
Now at the plate, Richie Mota, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Up high, 2-1 now. Pomerantz stands 6'6" and throws from the left side. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting second, third baseman number 8.
Stepping into the box,
Lowry.
Jed Lowry. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. No score here as we play inning number 2. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Striding in for Boston, Mookie Betts comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Stanford grad, so you know he's got the smarts and the baseball acumen to get it done out there. Big middle of the order bat, big time arm from right field as well.
At the plate, Rafael Devers, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. The throw into second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch coming. Here it is. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. A bare-handed pickup. Hats off to that one. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Runner in scoring position with two runs. From the stretch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Comes set and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Devers on third with two out. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Piscotty racing back, and the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box, Blake Swihart standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 1 for 2. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. The 1-2. is in there. A called strike 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in, Brian Anderson, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Brian Anderson.
Come on, Boston!
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. Now the 2-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
2-2.
The 2-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Takes this the other way to right, and the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Tim Conway. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Grounded to third. Devers has it. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
Now batting, second baseman,
Gene Segura standing in, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Popped up. Ramirez in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Into the box now, Alex Jaquez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
The 0-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-1 home is low and outside for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1, and there he goes towards second. Hit in the air to left field. Martinez has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pomerantz sets. Here's the first pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Missed with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Segura, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a snap throw to first. And the runner back in standing. Another full count offering on its way. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Popped him up. Swihart over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Marlins lead it 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. One gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. So a one-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Here's J.D. Martinez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken, the throw. Now the tag by Segura. They're going to get him at second base.
Boy, he had a really sizable lead that time, but it didn't seem to matter. The defense was ready for it, and they cut him down trying to swipe second base. That was a nice, quick release from the catcher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Martinez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down quietly. They still trail it here 2-1. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Ready for another chance. Richie Mota. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Too high, and it's 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Grounded to short. Bogarts has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman, number 8,
Jed Lowry now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. There to get it is Pedroia. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Anderson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Miami as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Hanley Ramirez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is in there for the 2nd strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. Betts, a native of Tennessee. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Heading after it is Piscotty. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Conway. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Tim Conway.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses that balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Come on now, let's go.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Payoff pitch one more time. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Conway on at first, nobody out. Here's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogarts at short for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Gene Segura standing in. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Bradley is right there, 1 down. Striding in once again, Alex Jaquez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner, 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Nope. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
taking all the way. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up. That as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. One and one. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. On the ground to 3rd. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Red Sox 1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. This is flared out towards 2nd. And this is taken for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And he misses. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And the 2-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bradley, base runner at first with 1 out. Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lays off 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Ready with the 1-1. hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Piscotty going back at the track. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch him all on the grand slam, and that is 27 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch on its way. Up around the face. Four runs here in this half inning.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1. The 3-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. To short. Riddle has it. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But the damage done as the Red Sox get 4 thanks to the grand slam. 5 innings complete. 5-2 now Boston. Ready now for the Marlins, Stephen Piscotty. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now the pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-1 home. Gets by him, a swinging strike. The 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
2-2 the count. The 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Richie Mota. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop. And the pitch on 2-1. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
And that's the second out.
Third baseman number 8, Jed Lowry.
Ready once again, Jed Lowry. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pomeranz has his target. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The pitch. Ball 2.
2-2.
Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 33, Jim Johnson.
Ready for another shot now, Mookie Betts. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. Taken there by Lowry. And there's one down now.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Rafael.
Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Fouled off. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty is there. 2 gone.
What you waiting for? What you think we came here for? I wanna see
second
you
baseman,
dancing,
number
moving,
15.
moving like you're dancing.
So 2 are gone now for Dustin Pedroia.
I wanna see you dancing, moving, moving like you're dancing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Five runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
That's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
The batter, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read, he was selected in the 1st round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-0 count. The pitch too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
.30 pitch is taken, strike 1. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Red Sox lead 1, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Adam Warren is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Warren rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Pedroia has a play. 1 away.
center field number 20, Tim Conway.
So digging in now, Tim Conway. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Little. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. Sliders in for a strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And it's an even count of 2-2 to J.T. Riddle.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Gene Segura would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail 5-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Miami, number 38, Mike Montgomery.
Blake Swihart will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball. Two and 1 the count to Blake Swihart. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-1 pitch. He swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled. He'll try it again. 3-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Full count still. The next 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. Fly ball right down the line in left. Waiting on it is Brinson. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Seared down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're still out in front 5-2. Carson Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
39. Carson Smith.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Gene Segura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
0-1 count and the pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
Let's go.
The 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 1 out. So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Alex Jaquez. He's set. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 9.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, I can feel the breeze all the way out here.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
A little bit of breathing room here as they lead by 3, but the big part of that, go back to this guy's last at-bat when he hit that big grand slam.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Swing and a high chopper. Anderson comes up with it. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Three and 1. 3-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Piscotty on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And a ball diving into the dirt. A swing and a miss.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Line drive to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. The Red Sox on top, 5-2. The historic Old State House here in Boston. Welcome back to baseball here at Fenway Park. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Craig Kimbrell.
Piscotty is charged with trying to start a rally in the ninth as they go to work against Kimbrell.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kimbrell has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. Here it comes, 1-0. Way in front of that fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Ready once again, Richie Mota. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get at the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
You can do it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Fouled off. Miami down to their last strike. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Miami, good night.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Boston Red Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Drew Pomeranz gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Craig Kimbrell records the save, his 40th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.